So how the access behave? Okay, so here you just click it here and start. So you will find here, if you want find here, you can type it here, like say excels, and then it will come. Okay, it will pop up the here you can see the excel app. Just click it here and the excel will start. Okay, so excel is restarts. And I think yeah, now it is first time it is not started here. Yeah, it is starting. So see, excel is a spreadsheet. Okay, now what is a spreadsheet here? Spreadsheet is nothing but the rows and column. Whatever we do in rows and columns, that is the ms excel. Okay, so like say 1 minute, let me. So when we do something in rows and columns, so these are the columns here and these are the rows. Okay, and this is what it is called, the spreadsheet. That is what it's called, the spreadsheet. And in that spreadsheet, the this is the columns here, 1 2 3 like this, sorry, a b and c like this, and 1 2 3 like this. These are the rows, and one rows and one columns makes a cell here. Okay, like say this a and 1, so a1 is a cell. So that is the intersections of two things is cells. Okay, so let me just delete this one, and now I am starting this one. So you can see here, there are blank here, blank workbook, and there are some templates here. Templates means already it is ready made there. You can just fetch it here from more templates. If you want, you can click it here, more templates. Lots of templates are there. You can see lots of templates are there. Like say, if you want to access these templates or to-do list, let's say that's you want to create a to-do list. You create this and your to-do list will ready. Okay, it is ready here, you can see that. You just change your value, you can change your own values. Okay, so it will yeah, so this is the pre-made there. Okay, but we will going to create our own set of things. So I have closed that, so I am going to create another blank notebook. So you can see the blank notebook here. In the last day we have seen the total number of rows are there. The total numbers of rows are around 10 lakhs, and total number of the columns are around 16,000, around say 16,000 something, like say 500 or something. So total rows are there. Okay, and you can see this is called the ribbon here. So ribbon is, first of all, this one is called the this is called the tables. Okay, you need to understand what all the things is known. Now this is called the ribbon. Okay, this is called the ribbon, and that here you can see this is the formula bar, and here it is the name box. Okay, this is the name box, and you can see this is the columns here, and these are the rows. These are the rows here, and these are the columns. Okay, and one column, one rows makes one cell here. Okay, like say, if say suppose I'm clicking it here, so here you can see b here. This is the, and this is the that is the b2. So b2 is the columns here, sorry, cells here. Okay, and here you can see the seat 1, seat 2, you can increase the seat, and this is the increase and decrease of the visibility of the ms excels. Okay, let's see, relating it all this now. You can type it here, like say I'm typing some names and the student marks here. So let's see, I'll type it here, name. So you can type the names, and then tab, you can give the tabs or the left arrow from the keyboards, and I'm typing it here, say mark 1, and like say mark 2 here, and say mark 3 here. So I'm just giving you some very simple things. Okay, and and also average here. Let's see, I'll calculate the average too. I will show you how many ways to sum and how many ways to uh, calculate the average here. Now you enter the name here, you type the names here, say suppose I writing say Shakil. um, so here the mark one, you can write here say 67 and 87, 65, okay, like that. So you type it out. So I have already created one students database. So let me just open that because it needs some time to create that. So I'm just opening here. I will also share you the whatever the data I use here, I'll share it to you. Mm, 1 minute, yeah, this one is. Now you can see here, this is the data that I have created here. So already some data is here. So the previous ones I'll delete this one, okay, because already I have it and don't save this. Now you can see these are the data here, and this is the numeric data, okay. This is the numeric data, and one thing you must know that whenever you type any string value, it will be left aligned, and when you type any numeric value, it will be right aligned, okay. You can see the right aligns. Let's see, if I type it here a ggg, then you can see it is right aligned. But when I type here some number here, you can see here it is the uh, it is right aligns, okay. Now, how can I add this? So there are few things there. There are some there. Let me just explain here. Something is called formula, and some of the things is called functions. So what is the difference between formula and function? You know that? Okay. Let me explain this one. What is formula and what is the difference between that? Formula is that you can see here. This is the b1 here, okay, sorry, b2 here, and this is the c2 here, and this is the d2 here. So if I write it here equal to, if I write it here equal to here b2, and then c2, and then d2. So this is called the formula. When you write the equal to, and always remember that whenever you do when you write formula or functions, you have to use the equal to sign, okay, you have to use the equal to sign. Now you can see here, this value is reside at the B2. You can see this is the 2 and this is the B here. So B2, and this is the C2, and this is the D2. So these are called the address of this cell, address of this cells, and address of this cells. So when you press enter, it will give you the total of this, yeah, total of these three, yeah. And then the function is that function means it is inbuilt, okay, it's built by the Microsoft company. Now formula that you have to create, that is the formula. When you create your own set of things, then you that is called a formula. And when you write it here, like say sum here, that is that sum here, and this is the, you can see here b2 to d2. So you can write it here b2 to colon here d2. So this total thing is called range, okay. So I'm selecting this range from here to here. So this is called the range here, yeah. Yeah, no, not. Nah, then you have to use formula. If you want to use particular thing, say if you want to use only this and this, you don't want to add this value. So you need to give like this. Yeah, formula. You have to create the formula. B2, and then plus this is the D2. Okay. So formula you need to create, but if you do the sum here, then you need to do this like this. Okay. So let's, yeah, both giving the same result. Both giving the same. Wait, the difference is that here, yeah, yeah, here, yeah, yes, 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 yes. But yeah, here it is some flexibility here. Okay, in the formula, some flexibility that you can create your own set of things. Like say, all the things are not there in the MS Excel functions. Like say, if you want to create, if you want to calculate, say, area of, say, area of a rectangle, so you need to give your own set of formula. Okay, okay. So as area of rectangle, so you need to give that. So here you have to it is better to use formula, because there are no I don't know whether area formula is there or not. I haven't seen it. Okay, but when you don't, but when you know that, so that kind of function is not available, so you create your own formula, one set of formulas. Okay, let me just do this, and now I am creating here all the things here. So equal to here, and then I'm clicking it here. Okay, clicking one by one, then give the plus sign here, and then again the plus sign here, and then again the plus sign here, and then place enter. So when you press enter, it will be 2 to 1. Now again you do the same thing here, plus, plus, plus. But in this way it will take so many times, isn't it? If say thousands of students names are there, then you have to add one by one by one by, so it takes too long. So what will you do? You just create a functions, and then you can see here little bit square there. This is you can see here there is a some square here. Oh, yeah, you can see here this is the square. So you just drag the here, drag from top to bottom, it will be automatically added. Okay, and now if you double click it here, if you double click it here, it will automatically it is added. Okay, so this is how you can do then you can let me delete this one. And there is another short way of the doing the functions here, the summations here. You can see here this is the sign here. So there are some few things here, so I want to calculate here. You just double click it here, and it will be automatically sum here. You don't write to do anything here. You can see here this particular point, this is visible. Okay, so this is here, just double click it here, you can give the sum of that. Okay, so I will just here write here equal to, and then type the sum. You can see there the all the options also visible here. So some if, some ifs, okay, some products, some. So some of the few things we will learn that. Now here what will I do here? I just give those brackets and hold this the mouse key, and just drag it from here to here. Okay, that is B2 to D2, and then press this and then press enter. Okay, now you can see the some summations of these three numbers. Yeah, obvious. Here equal to sign, you must press the equal to sign. Without equal to sign, it will not recognize as a function or a formula. Okay, it will recognize something else. Yeah, then you type in sum, yeah, sum, and then drag from here to here, and then press enter. It will be done, and then you double click it here. You can see automatically it is typed. Okay, now in the same case the average here. So we can also create the average here. There is average. You can see the average formula functions here, and then you drag from here to here. Not this one, because this total is different here. So you don't drag this one, otherwise your calculations will be wrong. Okay? Yeah. So now press here and then press enter. You can see the result here. So you just double click it here and it will be printed here. Now there is another way of doing the things, just equal to, and this is the total here. Just click on the totals and then press the divide sign here, and you can see the divide sign here, and then total three things are there. So three marks are there. So you divide that three. Okay, then it will click. It will bring the same thing. Now you can see here 7.73.666, 7666, 74. If you want to maintain the decimal points or precision, then you can do here. You can do the things from here. You can see I'm increasing, and here it is decreasing. Okay, you can see here decreasing. So if I don't want anything, so you just this, and if you want this only one decimal points, then two decimal points, then three decimal points, then four decimal point. You can, if I, you can see this one is the decreasing decimal, and this one is the increasing decimal. You can see the it is so that decimal, so more decimal places. So here, okay, now you can see 7.3. When I remove this also, so it becomes 74. You can see it will round off. Okay, it will automatically round off. Okay, this is another way of doing the average, and then you can also do the average here. So first give the bracket here and then click this one plus this one, then plus the d2 here, and then close this and then divide it by 3. Okay, so it will give you the average. This is the third way of, okay, got it. Okay, so you can see there are several ways of doing something, that is with the formula and with the functions also, but all the things has no functions. Okay, so you need to create your own. Now, yeah, this is clear to you. This is clear to you. Okay. Now, say there are some fields of things here. So suppose you want to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Write this, or if you want to write something else, like say if I want to write 1, 2, then 3. Okay. So uh, yeah, yeah, so what will you do here? If you can see here, if I hold this one and drag it here, you can see all the things is printed one. So how can I print that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaks? So you need, yeah, you need to hold the control key of the keyboard. Control, see here, when I'm pressing the control, a small box, a small plus also arise. You can see the small plus okay, let me just increase this one a little bit, so you can see that. I think now I'm pressing the control. You can see one small plus, just a, yeah, and now you hold up hold hold the hold the control key and drag from here, wherever you want. That's what I want to 15 here. You can see automatically the 15 number has been drawn, okay, or created. You can see 15 number has been created. Okay, so this is the filled up things. Now if you want to say 2, 4, 6 like that number, so right here 2 and then 4, and then here you don't need to hold control key. You just drag it down, it will be printed like this: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, if you want to say write say table of 5, so you just say 5 and then you give here 10, so it will create the table of 5 for you. You can see table of 5. Okay, Now so here say suppose if I give here 9 here, minus 9 minus 10, and hold this con- control key, and then you drag it down, you can see 10 10 minus 9 minus 8 minus 7. So in this way you can create the minus value. Okay. Now say suppose you want to print Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, like this. So you just type it once and then drag it like this. It will print the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you print this the full Sunday, then it will print the full Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, not shortcut. Here it is a shortcut. You can see it is a long cut. Okay. Now you can see if I want to print only the SUN in a small, so it will print in a small, or it will create in a small Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, this one is clear. Now suppose you want that January, February also to be written. So Jan, here you write here Jan, and just drag it down from top to bottom till December. You can see the December here. Now you can see the December. And also you can write here the full here January, and it will drag you down here January, February, March, April. You can see. So it's very a very amazing features of the MS Excels. You can draw, you can create. You don't need to type it again and again and again and again. So this is very amazing features of MS Excels. Okay. Now this one is clear. So I have shared one tutorial to you. You have seen that. So here the for Excel fundamental tutorials. So here I have given here the navigations interface. I have already explained this, the navigations. So that is the navigation, that these are the things. So all the things I have explained that. And the data types and the cell references. You know what is data types? So data types, you know that data means the what kind of data you we are going to enter. So in a data types, we can see here there are several data types here. 1 minute, I think. Okay, here so there is integer data types. Okay, there is integer data type. There is a floating data type. The floating data type means integer data type 5, 6, okay, 101, like this number. But floating data type is like say 5.1, 2.6, like this, okay. And the date data types are there's date data types are there's the string data types are okay. There are several functions of for all on all these data types. So here you can see one data I have created here. Let me just copy this one and I'll paste it here in this sheet 3. Okay, now it is pasting here. Now you can see here if I want to calculate the total sale here, so how can I calculate? Now you can see there is a problem here. Okay, what is the problem here? You can see unit sold, the sold comes down, unit price, this unit price come down. If I want to uh, if I want to set it in one lines, then I will click the double click it here. So not double here, it is not taking the double click. Now you can see here it's in one line. So what will I do? I select all the things here. You can see select here and just click here, or just drag it down. It everything every direct down. And you can see when you do the when you select all the, if you click it here, the entire sheet will be selected. Okay. And then you just drag it, and you can drag it wherever you want to drag it. You drag it here and set according to you. Now here you can see two sales space has been taken. So now you can just click here, double click it here, it will automatically adjust it here. Automatically adjusted means if I click here, double click, is automatically adjusted. Okay. automatically adjust. Let me see just one value. You can see a reason. So this is the some spaces are there. You just here you just bring the cursor here, and just you can see the two arrow sign, and just double click it here. Quickly it's set here. Double click it here. Double click it here. Okay, it automatically set. Okay. Here I want to calculate the total sales. So what will I do here? Here you can see I will equal to sign equal to, and then multiply with the units sold into this. Okay. Then you can see here this is the total sales here, and then you double click it here. It automatically okay, it's all the values. Now, sir, suppose if you want to give a discount here, okay, so say discount here, so say I want to give discount, say 10%, okay, 10% discounts. So how can I calculate? Can you give some idea how can I calculate? Yeah, yeah, multiples of 10. Yeah, so what will you do here? What will you do here into, then you give here 0.1, okay, this is the 10%. Yeah, now you can see here the 10% here. Okay, the 10% of 10 lakh is here 1 lakhs, and then double click it here. It automatically calculated here. And now if I want to after deductions, how much the customer will pay. So here the payment the customer pay, the customer payment. Okay, uh, 1 minute. Now customer payments is equal to this is the E2 here, and minus this one. Okay, so you can see 90,000. I think 9 lakhs is not 90,000. It's 9 lakhs. Okay, 9 lakhs the customer will pay. And now you double click it here. It automatically um, bring down all the you can see here this the address here. This is the address bar. You can see here the formula is written here E. Okay, so these are the formulas that we have done. So this is simple things. There is nothing in it. There is nothing rocket science here. Thus, you need to type the formula accordingly. Okay, according to the situation, you type the formula. Like say, suppose you said that you are school teachers, and there you need to do some calculation there, isn't it? So there, this kind of calculations obviously there. Okay, this kind of calculations obviously there. Now. The summations average is clear, and how to fill that automatic things. Yeah, and this one is also clear, okay, to you. Now there are certain things that we need to know here. Let me just do it here again here. I'll creating one thing, uh, relative addressing and the absolute addressing. Okay, you can see this is the relative address. Now what is here? E2 here, you can see E2 and F2. Then then I click it here just below this the G2 here, and then click it here. Now you can see in the G2 the formula is E3 F3. Here the formula is E4 F4. This is the relative address. When we drag it down, so all the address of the above will be copied to downward. Okay, downward or upward. Let's say suppose some values are there. Let me just calculate, give some values here. Okay, so I'm clicking creating here some values here. 1 minute. Now here I want to calculate here with say 5 the multiples of 5 and all the value of multiple 5 from here to here, then equal to, click and enter. Okay, this is the 5 into 5 is 25, and just drag it down, it's okay, no problem. No problem. Why it is no problem? Because see, it copies all. You can see here A to B2 here. I click it here, A3 B3 here. I click here it A4 B3. So this A2 into B2 will be copied into entire cell from top to bottom, into entire cell from top to bottom. But what if all these value is not there? All the value are not there. So you can see the value is zero. The value is zero. But I want that the one value must be remain here, one value must be remain, and my all the value will be computed with this 5 to 10, 5 to 15, 5 to 20, 5 to 25, 5 to 30, 35, 40, 50, whatever, etc. Okay, so all the value will be there. But here you can see why it is given 0, because you can see here b into a into 3 b3, so b3 has no value. V3 has no value, so it will give the 10 into something that is 0. Here, that means here it assume that it is a 0, but I want to calculate like this without putting here. So, how can I do that? How can I do that? Here, yeah, do you know? Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Now, what will I do here? I have to make these things as an absolute. You can see this is the formula here, B2 here. You can see B2 here, E2 here, b2 here. So what will I do? I just delete first. I delete the entire things. Okay, I delete the entire things. I delete the entire things. Now what will I do here? You can see I will do here, just double click it here. Okay, just not I'm double clicking here, I am clicking it here. Okay, 1 minute, not double clicking. First of all, I have to create the formula here. Okay, I'm creating the formula here. Now what will I do here? Double click it here, and you can see just before b, you put a dollar sign here. Okay, just after b, you put a dollar sign here. Got it? See, it is called absolute address. It is called absolute address. Now you drag it down. You can see your value is there. So the no value is there. Why it is that? Because this value has been fixed. When I give this, when I do this is called the absolute addressing. Before that, we using the relative addressing. Okay, is it clear? This one is clear, little bit hard, I think. See this when I give this a dollar b dollar, then 2 here, that it fixed that, and it calculate here 5 into 5. Okay, 5 into 5. Yeah, now you can see here. Now I'm double clicking here. You can see B2 is still here, but this value has been changed. This address, that is A3 here. Okay, B2 is already fixed here. Now you can click it here again. You can see B2 is still there, but A4 come here. Okay, so this particular cell has been fixed. Clear this one? This is called the absolute addressing. I'm writing it here. Let me just write with text here. Right, absolute addressing. Okay. Okay. Don't be confused. If you not understand, you can tell me. I will explain it again. So you don't. Okay. Now, now I want this to be in single cell. They say I want to be in single cell. So what will I do here? I select all this, and you can see this one here, merge and center. You can see here merge and center. Is it clear? Merge and center. You can see here. It's all the merge, and it is in center. You, yeah. Let's see here. First of all, if I want that this cell must be one, and it is set. Yeah, yeah. You know that this is very important for creating the titles. Understood this one? And you can also do the coloring here. You can increase that. It is very simple things. That's why I'm not going here, because you all know. I think you know this, how to color and how to, you know this. It is very simple. So that's why I'm not touching this one. I'm touching this very very important part of that, and which is requirement for you, because first day I just asked you to what are you doing, isn't it? So first of all, I do customized training. So somebody is coming from some other field, so I'll give the data accordingly, so that he or she can understand the things clearly. Now, one things I have shared, I think it will have shared. This particular video I have shared. So I have explained all this: title bar, ribbon, quick access toolbar, formula bar, worksheet area, status bar, sheet tabs. Okay. So you know all this: font group, alignments, numbers. Now creating and opening, saving a workbook. I've already explained that how to open. You know that it's very simple. If you want to save this, you can save like say here, here just save as, and it will be saved here. Let's see. Let me just. I'll save it. I will share this to you. Okay. I'll share this to you. Let's see. I'll write it here, students. Okay. So I'll share this to you at the end of the class. Now, let me. So here are the opening and starting. You know all this, and here is also you can see here the save as. Now there is a two things here: save and save as. You know the difference between save and save as? Acha, that is you want like this, like say some value 10 to the power 3 like this. This is the this one. This one. This is called the power function. Okay. This is called the power function. You can do this. Let me do here. Let's see here 10 here. Okay. And say 3 here. Okay. And 10 to the power 3 is 1000, isn't it? So what will I do here? Equal to, I write here P power here. You can see the power come here. Just press tab in the same uh, above 3. Above 3. See, here it is done in MS Word, but I never done here. Let me see some things here. There or not. Yeah, here you can see here subscript and superscript. So this is called the subscript and this is called the superscript. So I'll click the subscript here and then press OK. This one minute. It again goes here. Okay, but it is not remain there as it move. So what will I do here? You can see this is a number. That is why it is not taken. So what will you do here? When this kind of things happen, say you want that to display 10 to the power 3, isn't that? What will this is the number, that is why it is changed. You can see here, if I click here and then okay, it will if okay, 1 minute. I have to select this one, only 3, and then click this here. You can see this is the arrow here. Click it here and subscript here. Now, when you click it here anywhere, it will gone. Why it is gone? Because this is a number. So you have to convert this is in a string. So what will I do here? So I'll do here. I'll just press a this sign. Okay, you can see the single quote. Now it become a number. Now it become a number. So it become a string. So now I'm selecting it here and I am clicking it here and subscript here, then okay. Then you can see here it not changed. Is it clear? So you, if you want to do like this, so you have to use your little bit brain here to data, because the number, if you given the numbers, it won't see there what it is happening there. It see that's only this is number, because ms excel is for number, okay. So if you want to tweak something, then you have to do accordingly. So you have to make this as a string here. So you just click this this input here, and then you do, that's it's okay. Now if say suppose if you want to do like this, say h2o, okay, like say water formula, and we want to click this one, this downward. So it again, and super subscript here, and then you can see here, you can see that I don't need to make it a string, because it's already a string, it is already a string. Okay, clear this one. So this is how you can do the things. Now I think it is clear to you. Okay. Now all these you can I have explained all the things here, and this is the sales, you type it sales, cut copy paste, you know that, cut cut copy paste, you know that, copy and paste. Okay, that is control C for copy, control V for paste, control X for cut, okay, and control A, CTRL plus A will give you the select all selections, okay. Now you will see, if I click it a control A, it select all, okay. If I click it a control, it's select all, okay. Now if I click it here, like say if I click it here control A, you can select only this one, copy, paste, control X for cut, control X for cut. Yeah. Control C for copy, control C for copy. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, now the plus minus, these are the arithmetic operations there. This is the minus, into, and slash signs. Basic functions sum, we have already discussed that. Okay, this is the average functions. We have already discussed it. Now the minimum maximums. This is these two formula, two functions is there. So minimum will give you the minimum value, and maximum will give you the maximum value. If you want to find it out, the lowest amount that any students get, so you click it here, like say MIM minimum, and drag it down from top to bottoms, and it will give you the minimum. 64 is the minimum. If you want that max, so you give the maximum here, max, and this drag it down from this to this, and then press enter, it will 79 is the highest number, okay. So this is the two formula, you can do that. There's a count here. Okay, so how many count things here? Count means total number of values it counts here. So you can see total number of students here, 2, 3, from 2 to 7. That means total 6 number of students. So if you count the total students here, you can count here. Let's say if I count here equal to count, and I'll do it here count. Now you can see here 6. But if I count the string value, if I count the string value, what will happen? What will happen? What will happen? You can see it will give you 0. It will only it Yeah, it is only count the numeric value. Okay, it will not count the string value. So what will you do at that time when you want to count the string value? So you just put here count A. Okay, count A. It's count A. You just press the count A, and then you press this. You can see the 6. So when you count the string value, then you have to give the count A functions. Okay, and when you type the only the numeric value count, then you give the count, simple count. Okay, you write it down, count a and count. Okay, uh, you write it here like say this is the count a functions. Okay, equal to, and then and this is the only count. Okay, so count and count, this two functions is here it is important when you do counting. Okay, so let's I'll explain this one also today, so that multi-level sorting is different things. So tomorrow, 1 minute, so I'll explain this tomorrow. Before that, if I want to say sort it out, say I want to sort this data, so you need to select all this. Let me just delete all this, okay, from here to here. And now I'm selecting all the value here from here to here. You have to select all this and come to the data here. You can see the data part, and here you can see here the A to Z. You can see now, you can see the Junaid, Kohli, Lalit, Rehan, Tina. See, if I give here say Akbar, I'll write it here Akbar, and I'll give some number here. Okay, now you can see here. Now if I'll click it here, click, then you can see the Akbar come first. Okay, because A is first. If I click it here with the Z, it will just reverse the value. Okay, but yeah, but if I want to say calculate from the total or total, I want to calculate the lowest to the highest. Okay, so in that case you have to click this one. This you can see here, you have to click this one, and you choose the field which you want to sort the field. So I want to sort from total, so you click it here, right click, and you click these totals, and you can say call value is largest to small or small to largest, small to largest or largest to small. Okay, you can choose any one of these. So let's say smallest to largest. You can see the smallest to largest 193 is the smallest, and the largest is 257. If I choose, if you want to choose the reverse one, largest to small, so you can see the 257, and all the value will be changed. All the value will be changed here. You can see all the value will be changed. Okay, so this is one kind of sorting here. This is the single level sorting, and the multiple sorting here that you can do here. Like say you can multi-level sorting here. Actually, you will not see here multi-level sorting because yeah, here you can see the fruits and fruits. Now you want to that here the fruits and this value, fruits and you can see the fruit here, and you want that fruit, yeah, to be in ascending order and descending order, ascending and descending order. So what will I do here? I'll just copy this one value. Let me copy here, and then I write here. Now the product here, what is the product here? The product is apple, carrot, orange. Okay, apple, carrot, and what is the next value there? Uh, oranges and oranges, oranges and potatoes. Potato. Okay. Now delete this one. Now let's see sale price is. I'm giving the one space here. Okay. So here say 500. Here one space is 700. Let's see here 560. Let's see our potato is 450. Okay, now and copy all this here, all the value here. Cop- Now we will learn one more thing here. Okay, I'm going to explain one more thing here. Now you can see this is only one columns. It comes in one column, but I want this to be in three columns, isn't it? So what will I do? You select all this, okay, and come here in data. You can see the data here, and you can see the text to column here. See, sometimes it is very important. It is very, very important because sometimes you type it, type it in Notepad and you take it in the Excel sheet. It will not working. So what will you do at that time? So say it is not working. So how can I do that? You just and you must ascertain that what is given in between this one. So here it is there. It is a space. Okay, this is a space here. Okay, one spaces are there. So you must remember this one. Otherwise you can't do the things. So there the space is there. So what will I just select it here and click it here, text to column. You click this one, only this one, and you click the text to column. Now you can see here delimited here. You can see a delimited, okay, delimited. You just click the next, and what is the delimited here? Not tab, it is a space here. You can see when I give the space here, it already segregate that. Already value is segregating. Okay, see here, and now click here the next and click the finish here. You can see. Is that clear? So this is very amazing features of this. Now, multi-level sorting. What will I do here? Multiple sorting. So let me just a little bit. I'll bold it here so that it look nice. Now, what will I do here? I want to arrange in this ascending order and this value in descending order. The sales value. Okay. This category is in ascending order and the sales in descending order. That is a multiple sorting or multi-level sorting. Okay. So go to the data and click here, and now here I choose first here categories. Okay, and categories ascending orders. Now I want a next level here. So add level. You can see here add level. Now click at the add level. So next level I want to click this sales, and I want to smallest to largest. Okay, let's click it here. Now you can see here this is the fruits food, and this will be sorting in the as descending order. You can see this smallest to largest, and this is the in ascending order. So this is called the multi-level sorting. Multi-level sorting. So now, okay, 1 minute. Let's see. I'll do the reverse. Okay, this is in descending order, and this is in ascending order. Okay. Now here I have to select all the things and then click it here in the sorting, and you can see here. You can see the first sorted by here it is there. So I'll do the categories here. You can see I'll do the categories, and the categories in descending order. So I'll select the Z2A. Because why it is Z2A? Because it's a string value. Now the sales is a numeric value. So click another here, add level. Now click this here sales, and you can see I want this largest to small. Okay, largest to small. Click this largest to small. You can see here right now it is the smallest to largest. Okay, it is the smallest to largest. Now I'll click it here. Now it's fruits you can see the largest 500 450, and it is the in the descending order. That is fruit come first and apple come last. Now it is clear. So today we have learned lots of things here, and I will share this to you.